Adam, we say goodbye to No House Advantage, and we kind of basically say goodbye to William Hill in Nevada. There was an update that happened overnight, and whenever we pop the app open, it is just a clone. It is a skin of the new Caesars app as well. Caesars CEO Tom Reeg said, "We were operating on the equivalent of a Commodore 64 with the old technology. We now have the state-of-the-art Liberty app, which we operate in all of our jurisdictions." So the question might remain out there to some of the people, well, then why does William Hill even exist if you have Caesars? But I guess, Adam, one of the things that people don't really know is William Hill was a vendor for a whole lot of people. And then even when Caesars bought them, they continue to be a vendor for a whole lot of people in Nevada. So like Golden Gaming, which owns several casinos and pubs in town, Bally's in Lake Tahoe, which is, they also own the Tropicana, uses them. Binions, Downtown Grand, Hard Rock in Tahoe, the M at the south end of the Strip, the Palms, the Sahara, the Tropicana, the Silverton and the Venetian all use William Hill, which is owned by a competitor of theirs now. It's wild, but that's why William Hill still even exists, even though it's just a clone of what we get with the new Caesars app.
I do love Maddie's Only in Nevada corner here on the LSR podcast. The one thing that got me with this is that I'm not going to tell you the William Hill in-play betting experience was great. It wasn't, but it was about the only usable one regularly in the state of Nevada. So I hope Caesars is at least going to offer something similar to that, because there were only a couple of other places that even offer live betting. And no, guess what? It's not Circa who's out there talking about how they're the greatest thing that's ever happened to bettors. No, it's not South Point, where is another home in theory of betting in Las Vegas. The MGM experience, not great in my time in going through it. And so I could go through the list of this and tell you that there aren't a lot of great in-play betting experiences. So please, anyone listening at Caesars, if I can at least plug that part of the Atari back in, I would like to be able to use just that one, maybe that one game.
The main reason, Dustin, I did want to bring this up is just for just a real quick, it's more of an aside of anything else, which is the fact that the William Hill still did have the bulk of the handle in Nevada, which we know still has a decent amount of handle out there. And with this upgrade, there are going to be same game parlays available with this new app, right? Which has never been available in Nevada before, which we know is a huge revenue driver for rest of country. Now, will it be in Nevada? We shall see. But this does have William Hill, which again is the market leader as far as handle goes, offering a new product that literally, this is not like, oh, we do it better than our competitors. We are the only ones that have it. Like, we literally are the only ones offering it.
Yeah, I mean, the hold has been traditionally low in Nevada. That's what a lot of estimates were going off of, because we're like, oh, this is going to be carbon copy when other states start legalizing. It's upping. Nevada's going to start continue to grow because of innovation and allowing new technology into the state. And it's Nevada was once the gold standard. It could be that again if they decided they wanted to be. And this is at least now we have an app. Yeah, that's not not. I love the Commodore 64 reference. I definitely played a lot of Commodore 64 when I was a kid. But yeah, it's obviously good. And yeah, Nevada's always is continued to stick out like a sore thumb, and now getting into the 21st century with the betting apps now.
Adams, let's put a bow on this episode with the Fanatics news here. This is we know we have been at least operating under the beta in Tennessee and Ohio, a couple other states, but that is no longer.
No, 4 states have had the beta launch, and the beta launch essentially meant that you had to be a previous Fanatics customer, and they were going to let you in the door to get a look at that app. And it served for them as a good bug hunting period as well, to make sure that the product was going to be up to speed here in mid-August as they get ready for NFL Week 1. It is now open to everyone in their initial states, so we will see what Fanatics can do. I, again, probably remain a little bit higher on Fanatics than some people, just because I think they are the ones who have the ability to grow the pie, and they also have that, what should we call it? An X factor of a billionaire who don't care, who will just throw money at the whole thing. So maybe.
Yeah, I mean, look, again, I have brought this up a couple other times, but having gone with our very own Eric Ramsey and Brett Colson out to the national collectors convention in Chicago this past year. Fanatics is about to almost have a monopoly on that as well, right? I mean, they're going to have the official rights to everything except for baseball, which Topps has, and so that's even another way to reach potential customers is even through that type of stuff, right? And so there's a lot of different avenues, Dustin, when it comes down to it, that Fanatics can at least reach out. Now, we have no idea whether it's going to convert or not, right? I mean, like all we're ever doing with any of this stuff is like, hey, these are at least hot leads. Now, whether that actually leads to conversions or not, we don't really know, but these are at least pretty hot leads, considering these people are willing to spend money on sports in some way, shape, or fashion.
Yeah, I mean, this is different, right? This is we haven't seen something wholly different into the market in a while, right? This is, ESPN really isn't even different. This is going to be Fanatics' whole value proposition is different. Whether that translates, yeah, who knows? But right now, different is good, and trying, again, tapping into customers and into fans in a different way. Hey, it could work. It might also flop spectacularly, but I'd rather bet on different than same old, same old.
Tell you what, sports cards are expensive these days. If you could start using your Fanatics cash or your Fanatics bucks or whatever it is to get some of them sports cards, man, I'll tell you, that would save me some money for sure. Certainly save Eric Ramsey some money and Brett as well. So we'll see how that all pans out. Guys, everything we do, absolutely free. So we do appreciate your support by go ahead, hit the pause button, give us a little 5-star review if you're listening on the audio side, and hit that subscribe button. That would be awesome. And if you're watching us over on the video side of things, hello. I know we are so incredibly handsome. And you could go ahead and hit that subscribe button down there as well and give us a thumbs up. It'll help more people find the page as we continue to grow everything over there. As always, legalsportsreport.com for everything we talk about here, all of the great words Adam and team are putting together. Please go in and get the full in-depth reporting on all of this stuff. For Dustin, for Adam, I'm Matt. Talk to you guys next week.